Ahoy, all you intrepid adventurers. Stingray here, welcome you back to the Art Cove, where once again we are setting out to explore the indie depths. Now, as you may remember, last time I discussed what I felt constituted indie. I talked about the news about IC3 and the fact that it is going to be a national thing now, appearing in multiple cities across the country. And lastly, we opened up a box of comics from Pulp, checking out some actual indie books. Now, in this episode, we're going to continue the trend because I have another box of comics to open. Part of that last video and talking about IC3, beyond the fact that it is becoming a national show, we also talked about some of the partners that will be working with CAF to help make IC3 bigger and better than ever. Now, Pulp, who I opened a box of comics from, they are one of those partners. But another one of those partners is who I'm going to talk about today. You see, after my video went out the last time, I think it was the next day, I received a message from a very cool individual, one Mr. Eli Schwab, the founder and publisher of none other than Cosmic Lion Productions. And Eli said he liked the video and wanted to know if I would like to feature some Cosmic Lion books on my next video. And I said, hell yeah, I would. So Eli said, well, what would you like me to send you? What books do you want? Or do you just want a Cosmic Lion collector's pack? And I said, a collector's pack? That sounds freaking awesome. So I'll take one of those, please. So that's what I have for you guys today. A box full of comics. And I have to say, this file feels it's like very tightly packed, and it feels a lot heavier than I would have imagined with just, you know, a handful of books. So we'll see what I got. As I cut into this tape and try not to hurt myself, as always, safety first. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh man, right off the bat, I'm liking it. We got stickers. Oh man, I got a thank you note. Thanks so much for your patience and your continuing support of the Cosmic Lion family of creators. Hope you enjoy the books, and please do share them and tag us. Have a day. Newell, hope you dig the books. It's a nice cross-section of what we do and who I am. Hope you dig. Signed, Eli Schwab. Fantastic. Oh, wow. There is quite the stack of stuff in here. Let's see. Stan versus Jack, How to Feud the Marvel Way. Oh, wow. And this is cute because it looks like a little, golden book. The greatest battle in comics wasn't fought between fictional characters in four-color comic books. It was a battle fought between two actual titans of the comics industry, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, the architects of the Marvel Universe. Stan versus Jack, How to Feud the Marvel Way is an illustrated dialogue examining this legendary feud that has remained a controversial topic debated amongst comic fans to this day. Comics will break your heart, kid. You better believe it. Oh, wow. Huh. Oh, geez. Look at this. Right off the bat, some really awesome art here. This is by somebody named Barry Tan. Not a name I'm familiar with, but that's going to be a fun read. Huh. Okay. Up next, we have Bem, a book to celebrate the life of Bernie Mirault. I am not familiar with Bernie Mirault, but I guess I'm going to learn. Oh, wow, there's a lot of, really interesting stuff in here. Okay, cool. Next, we have Zine Ween. Oh, it's just a zine. These are the voyages of the Starship Ween. I published 6 issues of a zine called Don't Get Too Close to My Fanzine. It was with an incredible group of creative minds from the Facebook group, the Ween Appreciation Society. Herein are the comics, spelled with an X, and interviews I did for that magazine, as well as a few choice comics from other creators. I love Ween, and I suggest you blast some at high volumes from your car, speeding down the PCH on a hot sunny day. Enjoy, Eli. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. Oh, Awesome. It's a Jack the Radio comic. For those of you who don't know Jack the Radio, it is a band, it is a comic, it is a lot of things that are all awesome, and kind of the brainchild, I suppose, of friend of the Cove, George Hodge. I got to hang out with George some at IC3 back in March of this year, and I actually got, so you see there's some of the other Jack the Radio comics on the back cover here, and this one up here, the anthology, is the one that I picked up from George directly. And it's called Jack the Radio Creatures Anthology, which is really awesome because it was basically a group of short comics that were based around songs by Jack the Radio, all by different artists. And that awesome cover there was by Matt Allison, Cankor creator. So that's pretty cool. And this one is just Jack the Radio Annual from June of 2025. Where Comics and Music Connect. Oh, that's a fantastic cover by Steve Beach. And I don't know if this is more stuff based on songs. Well, there's an interview in here. But I am looking forward to finding out because Jack the Radio is a good time. All right, we have Turbo Hawk, number 1 of 4 by Missimo. Oh man, look at this. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but the cover is freaking sweet. The art is awesome. This looks like some kind of sci-fi epic thing that I'm going to enjoy. Let's see. We have the Cosmic Lion Productions Primer by Eli Schwab. Must reflect on life through art. Oh, that's cool. Bunch of pictures of Eli on the back at various conventions. There's the cover. And it looks like we've got, oh, float like a butterfly, sting like a ray. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Thank you, Eli. That's awesome. I didn't even, oh man. So yeah, so this is kind of a, oh, wow, okay, so this talks about the early years of my first original character, Monkey Lion, the intergalactic Afro-funk band on tour through the galaxy, the Weenzine, Meltthology, Ringsideology, TMNT, and Cosmic Lion Productions catalogs. I guess this is kind of like the life cycle, at least so far, of Cosmic Lion. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's got like a little, yeah, at the back here, there's a Ninja Turtles comic, and then there's a few pages of, like the catalog. So Printopia, Tough Stuff, Tough as Nails, Giant Size 63, Stan and Jack, How to Feud the Marvel Way, Frankie Boy Monster, although it only mentions issues 1 through 3, they're up to 5 now. Turbo Hawk, Ghost Agents, Outlaw Town, Ghost Man by Raymar Brunson. Awesome. That looks cool. Ghost Agents by Ken Landgraf and Missimo. Oh, wow. Yeah, this looks like some psychedelic secret agent type fun with some kind of weird vampire thing. Oh, yeah, like check this stuff out. I mean, and if you don't know, Ken Landgraf, he's been around forever doing indie books. He's worked for Marvel. I can't remember what it was. He drew one of the earliest versions of Wolverine or something, one of the first earliest published versions of Wolverine, I think, something like that. I know he was at IC3 this year. Maybe he'll be back next year. So, that's awesome to see him working with somebody, one of the younger guys in the indie scene. Oh, and I got a copy of Leon Cosmique, which is something I've been meaning to get. The New Comics, spelled with an X, magazine meant for weirdos, freaks, and the perturbed of a most discerning taste. This is Leon Cosmique number 1. And this one is kind of like an anthology. It's a mix of different Cosmic Lion things. So Dream Chaser by Jerome Cabanatan, A Pinup, Angel Left Wing by Sean Riez, Scoundrel Part 2, The Hobby, Where Can a Nerd Find an Egg That's Square, Song by Don't Stop or We'll Die with a comic by Ben Perkins, Don't Stop or We'll Die feature by Eli Schwab, The Light, Frankie versus Nosferatu by Morgan Herron. Awesome. Morgan is the creator of Frankie Boy Monster, which I just mentioned, and I have read numbers 1 through 4 of the book, which I got from Morgan at HeroesCon this year. And then there we go. I love the art in Frankie Boy Monster. If you're not a Morgan Herron fan, you should be. Go to Cosmic Lion's website, go buy issues 1 through 5 of Frankie Boy Monster. It's an awesome book. It's a good all ages book. Morgan really is trying hard to create a comic that is great for all ages, but it's also great if you're a fan of Universal Monsters, and it's also good if you're a fan of Mike Mignola, who's a very strong influence for Morgan. And it's just a fun book. And Morgan is trying to change the face of the comics industry, starting by making more all ages accessible comics. And I think that's pretty awesome. And the thing is, he just turned 21 recently. So he's a young guy and he's got a lot of big ideas, and I can't wait to see where he goes and what he does with comics. It's going to be a sight to behold. Let's see. We also have, Something Seems Off by Chris Anderson. As you may recall, Chris is one of the founding fathers of Power Pulp, and I got that cool horror anthology book from him in my box of Power Pulp comics in the last episode. The Pictomancer Part 1 by Ben Granoff, Leon Cosmique pen-up by Tony Wolfe, What for a Spaceman by A.C. Farley, Neon Spring by Ian Cinco. Ian Cinco is awesome too. I got to meet Ian at IC3 this year, and his comic Neon Spring is really awesome. It is a very, kind of near future sci-fi wild thing about motorcycle riding assassins who have to kill people when the car that was meant to the like self-driving car that was meant to kill them didn't finish the job. I'm not doing a great job of explaining the premise, but I assure you it's a good time. It's a good read. Ian's art is fantastic. It's got a lot of influences from things like Akira, Aeon Flux, other things that I'm probably not thinking of right now, but like, look at this stuff. Look at that. How can you not love that? So yeah, fantastic work by Ian there. What else do we got? Cosmic Roll by Anton William Blake, and then the back cover by Ben Young. So yeah, this is awesome because I've been wanting to get a copy of Leon Cosmique. I think the second issue either just came out or is coming out very soon. I don't remember which, but I'll have to go look. But yeah, that is the pile of Cosmic Lion Productions comics that came in my Cosmic Lion Productions collector pack. And I can't wait to dive in and read all of these. Eli, thank you so much for sending this stuff. Thank you for the Stingray sketch in the primer. That's really awesome. I'm going to look at that again. Nice. Float like a butterfly, sting like a ray. I love it. So yeah, I'm going to be diving into these soon. If you want to get a hold of some Cosmic Lion Productions comics of your very own, check out their website at cosmiclionproductions.com. Buy some books. It's probably a little late to buy them for Christmas, but get them as a New Year's present for yourself. Make it your New Year's resolution to read more indie books and start with some Cosmic Lion Productions comics. I think that sounds like a good plan. And, you know, I'm going to be trying to read as many of these as I can before the new year, but I feel like I'm going to be reading them into the new year as well. I'm actually kind of really interested in this How to Feud the Marvel Way one, and I love the little golden book aesthetic that it's got going on. That's awesome. But yeah, and then stickers. Obviously, these are going to go on my a couple of my portfolios. I think that's it for me today. Happy holidays to everybody out there. You see, I'm trying to be a little bit festive here, reading my indie books. Happy holidays, happy new year. I might squeeze in at least one more video before the end of the year. If I think I'm getting a piece of art sometime this week, so you might see another art unboxing before the end of the year. But if not, happy holidays, happy new year, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a good one.